One thing I hear all the time is eating healthy is expensive. But what if the opposite were true? As a physician assistant, I'm always hearing people tell me when I try to convince them of the importance of eating a healthy diet, increasing the amount of fruits and vegetables in their diet, not even going all out vegan, just eating healthier. They tell me, but doc, I can't afford to eat healthy. Life is so expensive, things are so expensive, it's just easier to buy cheaper food. But I beg to get differ. I have come to realize that since my family and I have started this healthy journey, we actually spend less money on food. And my hypothesis for that is that when you eat wholesome foods, when you're eating foods that are high in fiber, that are high in nutrient density, you actually eat less. Um, and it makes sense. So if you eat food that's highly processed, that food is not filling, and you're gonna go through it fast. So I know this is just a hypothesis. I want to put to the test. The best way to put to the test is to go out there to the supermarkets and ask people how much they're spending on their standard American diet, and compare it to what I'm spending for my family and what we eat. I have a family of four, so it's myself, my wife, my two daughters, and our grandchild living with us right now. So I feel like we represent a good sampling of a typical American household. So let's put it to the test, all right? What does spending a whole food plant-based diet look like? And what does spending a standard American diet look like? Now, this is just one clip and one example of a person I talked to. I hope to do this experiment more, and we both can come to a conclusion, hopefully, and answer this question once and for all. Is it truly more expensive to eat healthy food? My hypothesis is that it is not. The opposite is true, that you actually spend more money eating a standard American diet, not even considering health cost of the cost of being sick, but just the cost of buying food that really doesn't last when it comes to satisfying you. All right, so tell me what you think. This food was purchased for a whopping $120 for a family of four, my wife, myself, and my two kids. You could see a good variety of foods here, and yeah. So the best question to ask would be, okay, Lewis, how long would that food last in your house? And I would tell you this food would last us, I would say, a week and a half, at most 2 weeks. So, of course, we eat more than just this. There are other things we have in our diet, but this food in our cart, in our shopping cart, that amounts to $120 is going to last us, a family of four, um, about 2 weeks. Now, not all of us in the family is strictly whole food plant based, but my wife, myself, and my youngest daughter, for the most part, she's down with the program. Um, so yeah, just think about the fact that this food is wholesome, fiber-rich, nutrient-dense food, lasting a family of four about a week and a half, and $120 in total. All right, and for our next contestant on Price is Right, this is $100 purchase of a standard American diet, purchased by a mother of three children, two teens and one toddler. So very similar to mine, but actually minus one person in the family. So that's definitely significant to note. This person is shopping for basically a family of three, where I was shopping for a family of four. They were able to purchase $100 worth of food. Now you can see, looking at the shopping cart, it looks more full, right? Now, of course, they have grocery bags in this picture. Mine's didn't. But yeah, if as you can see, it is more food. When asked how long will this food last, the better question, right? The best question to ask. She said that it would last her, if she was lucky, 1 week. So it possibly could last her. She said more likely it's going to be gone before a week is up for her hungry teenagers and her toddler and herself to go through this, obviously not as nutrient dense, not very fiber rich collection of food items. It'll be done in less than a week. So my judgment, of course, is biased, but I want to say if you compare these two shopping carts, one does seem to be less expensive than the other, and it is. And it seems that you get more value out of it because you're getting $100 for more food. But the reality is, and again, I am biased, but the reality is I see that you're spending more money in the end because you're gonna have to turn around and buy $100 worth of food again before I am through with my purchase, right? Because the food in the standard American diet is just not as filling, and it goes through our digestive tract quite quickly, and does not have the satisfying, the satiety that is provided in a fiber-rich, whole food, plant-based diet. So you end up buying more food more often, and in the end, in my opinion is biased, but in the end you're likely going to be spending more money. Of course, this is going to be just one of many studies that I'll be presenting as I continue to reproduce this project in other stores and with other people. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video. It was really fun shooting this video and just going out there in the public and talking to my fellow neighbors about their food purchases and eating habits. It's something I want to continue doing. All right, so if you see me approaching you in a supermarket, all right, hope you're willing to help me out. All right, and no judgment at all. Just want to see if we can get to the bottom of this thing together. Can we really afford to eat healthy in 2023? If you have any other ideas for videos, content, questions that you want to dive into when it comes to health, especially diabetes health, then of course hit me up through private message or comment section below. And of course, as always, I always extend an opportunity to reach out to me if you want a consultation to talk about diabetes reversal and weight loss. I offer free consultations, and you can reach out to me as well. All right, so thanks again for watching Diabetes 180. I'll see you on the next video.